Check Jason music.
I can't too far to be going back. I got that bread from straight scratch. Catching them boxes and flipping packs. Pull up on serving exotic J's. 448 got me up and paid. I went and got it, I'm self-made.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Smelling like Chanel skin buttercream. Feeling like a king, so I wipe the queen. Sitting on my throne in my royal zone.
It's on my new project, Check Chasers 2. On Spotify, all the streaming platforms. Only platform it ain't on is Apple Music. Cause they was giving me hell about this Nipsey sample.
A word?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody else let me slide through.
I woke up feeling good, but I'm still high. My lyrics live forever, even if I die.
Toast to season 2.
Toast season 2. And more seasons on the way. New partnership with 101.
Niggas born haters hating in their afterlife. 33, that's gelato with my
outside taking
shit.
pictures.
Out of sight, out of mind on my
Shit,
loan
monumental
shit.
ain't getting signed pictures and shit.
I'm talking titles, deeds, ownership.
Yeah.
Pressing, I'm investing, that's that ownership.
We big on the ownership on this show. Entrepreneurship.
Come on with it.
You know what I mean? Straight out the mud with it.
Have you chased your check today?
Have you?
All that is cool for the image and all that, but all them is liabilities.
Listen to this man though.
Invest in some assets as opposed to trick off my money on some liabilities like diamonds. You know what I'm saying? Cars that lose value, so you drop them off the lot.
So you're trying to get land.
Exactly, homie. A real asset, take care of my peoples, cause you know it look good, but at the end of the day, you losing value, homie. It ain't appreciated, it's depreciated.
Yes, sir.
Check Chaser music.
And we back.
Absolutely.
I'm Chris Mills. With my partner.
I'm Jonna Avery, Ave.
And you know, the question and the question every time and every show is, have you chased your check today?
Absolutely. Have you chased your check today?
I'm saying, and we got a guest on here today, man. I got my cousins on here, fam, man, my business partner, my family member, friend, everything. You know what I'm saying? You introduce yourself.
Benz, Terry, whatever you want to call me. I'm up here, glad to be here, and glad 101 sponsoring.
Yeah, give my boy some love, man. Y'all give my boy some love.
Round of applause.
No doubt.
That shit, you know, it's been a minute. It's been a little hot minute. You know, season 1, we did like 6 or 7 episodes.
At least 6 episodes, season 1.
We took a little break, man. We went through the pandemic.
Man.
A little brief hiatus, come back with a story to
tell. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's right.
A story to tell.
Got to go through it to be able to tell a story. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we back, and shit, I'm feeling good, man. I'm like, hey, I feel. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and mention again. We sponsored by 101 Boutique Chop Lab in Raleigh, North Carolina, located on 207 East Cabarrus Street. That's Raleigh, North Carolina.
Come through, get some drip.
Yeah, come get your drip
Order
right.
Yeezys.
Absolutely. It is on 207 East Cabarrus in Raleigh, North Carolina, but can they shop online with y'all?
Also shop online, 101.919.com. Everything you need, Jordans, Yeezys, PlayStations.
Yeah, and that's 101 spelt, you know, like one of one with the numbers 919.com.
Absolutely.
Just in case people they get that confused sometimes.
And the link will be in the YouTube bio. The link will be in the Apple Music bio. The link will be in the Spotify bio.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
We're going to drop it right here. It's going to be like somewhere down here.
That's a fact.
But yeah, man. Hey, look, we here. You know, I brought TJ on this time to, you know, give his testimony of how he made it as an entrepreneur through the pandemic.
Absolutely.
You know, because a lot of people didn't come back from that. A lot of businesses didn't make it.
Yeah, that's a fact. And a lot of us just sat it out.
Yeah,
just sat it out, but I don't know. I feel like you had to just take the opportunity, especially as a business that's selling products. Some people, they got that stimulus.
That's a fact.
They want the ball.
Big facts.
They want the ball.
Yeah, because I me myself, working at the store throughout the pandemic, I thought it was gonna be a complete slowdown. Like, motherfuckers showing up getting shoes. They like,
Yeah,
shit,
like,
nigga,
they started
we ain't
pulling up.
outside, but I'm on the ground, nigga.
Oh, God, niggas started blowing that bag.
They gonna see this drip.
They started blowing that bag for real.
Yeah, so that was really going down out here.
And
Like,
for
that,
real,
that was
bro.
happening.
And it kind of was working in our favor. Like with the young crowd, they don't give a fuck. They want to be seen with the drip.
Yeah.
And then shit, they go sell that shit tomorrow and go buy some more drip. They just
Yeah,
they
that's
want
the
you.
thing.
You just seen that shit.
That's
on
the thing about the sneaker market is that at the end of the day, you can always make money from it. You can still get a shoe, wear it a couple times, sell it, still make profit.
Yeah.
It's like
And you're gonna get what you pay for it. If you get retail, you're gonna get that back at least
at
at the
the
minimum.
most part.
So that's better than selling cars.
Yeah, for sure.
It holds its value better
For
than
sure.
cars do.
For sure.
It's also it could be so quick. You could sell it on release day. You can hold it couple months, couple years. It's worth 3 times as much. Like it's just long term, short term, great investment.
So essentially, they weren't necessarily blowing the bag with y'all.
Yeah, not necessarily
You know what I mean?
necessarily blowing
Not necessarily
it. They
blowing the bag
reinvested
with
it.
y'all.
Yeah, pretty
they,
much.
They could be. Y'all was just the first step.
Yeah.
And some of these people, y'all were the first step in an investment process.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right?
Sure.
Okay.
And
just
but
kinda
it worked out
depends.
for both of us though. Like
Exactly.
both parties, it works out for. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And it just keep tumbling. Like y'all, you come in, and then we do like you may come in and you have something that we have that we need from you. You know what I mean? We can
Right.
barter system besides just buying it from you flat out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like it's a win-win for all the way around. Like it's better than the car industry, man. Like not the car industry or nothing like that, but I'm just saying like just comparing it to
Shoes
that.
out right now.
You got to compare it to something that people know.
Yeah.
It's one,
I
and that's
mean-
one thing about shoes. Everybody wear them.
That's
it's
a
something.
fact.
It's something for everybody.
And I compare it to cars because you can buy a car, hold on the car for years or whatever time. As long as if the car well kept and good to go, then you're gonna get top dollar for it.
Right.
Or because it's gonna increase in value because it only came out that time. Well, that's a little different with sneakers though because they re-release sneakers a lot.
but it's
Well-
like still 7-8 years apart. So for the most part, you get that money.
The difference
Going
is
to
though
the next shoe.
with cars, what they say is a car is going to depreciate in value as soon as you pull it off the lot, right?
That's a fact.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But the sneaker a car's got to become a classic
Yeah.
for it to appreciate
That-
in value, right?
but-
But a sneaker is in the eye of the beholder.
Oh yeah, that's true. But
I
now,
get. Is it? Was
yeah.
it?
Oh yeah,
Okay,
that's true.
okay.
But now it's ways you can make money using your car though that people gotta think about. Uber,
That's a
Lyft,
fact.
Uber Eats, Postmates, DoorDash. Like just got DoorDash, so it's like that's the way that you can possibly turn
a fact.
depreciating asset into
Yeah.
a real asset.
That's
That's a
something
fact.
that needs to be spoken about.
That came later
Just-
though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that came later.
came
But I'm
later.
talking about
But
now.
we-
That's,
yeah, but-
that's the
but-
wave.
Yeah, that's the
People
wave
that
now. I
try to
can't
make
even
something
really
like that.
say later neither because we speaking on the reseller game right now, and the reseller game didn't exist back then. It exists right now, so we in a new time. It's
That's true.
out
It's
with the
just
old and with the new,
Different way
new
people
wave.
to chase their check.
Yeah.
You got to get to it, especially pandemic. People jobs was gone. You got to
Yeah.
find some type of different way to get some money.
Because out of the people that I know, like
Right.
from personal experience, out of the people that I know, I was not on some woe is me, but I was the first one that I saw get sent home because of the pandemic. I mean, I was working in a museum as a graphic designer when the
Right.
pandemic hit. As soon as Wake County Public Schools stopped field trips and
Yeah.
tours and all that stuff, it was a wrap for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was like, all right, this is it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
guess my last day working during the pandemic was it April? No, it was March. No, it was March. Let's say March 13th, March 12th.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Shit, the announcement.
It came out of nowhere. It was no warning.
Well, no, I knew it was coming. You know what I'm saying? My girl at the time, she was like, yo, nah, they probably gonna call you in the office because I got emails over the weekend. She was like, yo, they probably gonna call you in the office and tell you, you know what I mean, you had a good idea with something. I was like, nah, sweetheart, no, this is it. I guarantee you when I go in there, you know what I mean, it's about to be over, right? So, but I knew it was. And the funny thing is, you know, we got NBA playing in the background, right? But that's the day. March 11th is the date that's used as the beginning of the pandemic for the world.
March 11th.
Yeah,
March 11th.
because that's the day the NBA stopped.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yo, I still remember the last game. Like, just just walked off.
When Gobert and them
that's
caught,
what we measuring it.
Yeah, and then Gorbet,
Good old America.
Gobert, he didn't even know he had it. Like I don't know, he was joking,
He was
playing around. He was
joking.
touching all the mics.
Yeah.
It was just like
Fucking around.
him and Donovan Mitchell had some beef for a little minute.
yeah, yeah,
But he was making light of the virus.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
and then whole
Yeah.
time he ended up being
He
the
had
one
it.
that had it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like
he
so at the press conference after the
Wow.
game, he got up laughing, joking, and started touching all the mics. Like, as
Oh,
like,
my God.
But
Yeah.
the whole time, like
He got
really
this.
got it, bro.
Oh,
like
man,
yeah,
yeah.
acting a fool. Like
Wow.
Yeah,
bro.
but it was so that was the day, right? March 11th, and I was out of there by the 13th. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at that point, like I said, I hold up. You know what I mean? I did some freelance work, and I did different. I will say this though, it forced me into
grind mode.
it forced me into grind mode creatively, but I didn't start chasing my check immediately. You know what I'm saying? I started working on I was like I'm gonna be at the house every day. I think I'm more artist than I am entrepreneur. That's one thing that I learned about myself in the hiatus.
Oh yeah.
See what I'm saying? Between season 1 and season 2.
Yeah.
I think I'm an idea guy, and I have good ideas. I have good marketing. You know what I mean? I can come in and kind of give you the boost. I don't know that I'm the entrepreneur that y'all two are though.
Right.
You see what I'm
The thing
saying?
is, that's good though. Like I feel like everybody needs hobbies and just important stuff that they can put their time into. But it doesn't always have to be about money. I feel like that's some like capitalism. Unfortunately, everybody everything got to be money oriented.
Yeah.
Like something.
Because if you focus on your craft, your craft gonna bring the money.
That's
exactly.
the point.
You gotta
And that's
focus
how I
on the
always
craft.
saw it. You know what I
If
mean?
you have artistic ability, somebody's going.
But we just live in a
appreciate that, and you
right
gonna-
now era though.
Yeah,
Right.
Like everybody
That's true.
want to look like it. And
But it's
wanna
about
act-
being like
or
it.
if not,
That's the most important.
some people
thing.
want it. They want it, but they want it real fast. And then you got the crowd that just wants to look like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Versus it actually it's really going down.
Yeah, and I think during the pandemic, like when it first started, me making that choice, I didn't necessarily think of looking like anything because I knew it wasn't going outside. But I wanted, but I wanted the things that I was creating to have a presence, to look like something. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think that's kind of what I poured my energy into. You know what I mean? But to see y'all pour energy into something that was literally still outside, and that was still breathing and living, and that people were visiting. You know what I mean?
That's what we had, the mask mandate, no mask, no entry, right there on the door.
Yeah. No
Tried
doubt.
to just limit the crowd inside. Just anyway
Yeah.
we could stay open.
But it was
But we did close though.
Yeah, we did.
Like half of March and then like all of April.
Okay.
It was closed.
Yeah, we did. Because everybody was trying to figure out what's the move next, like
how to do it.
Because the whole world, governors, everybody was winging it.
Exactly. Like, the
Let me
laws
ask
kept
y'all
changing.
something.
It was just
Let me ask y'all something though, okay? From that perspective, and y'all was looking at how long y'all was gonna stay open, and you know what I mean. Say y'all closed in what, March, and
Right.
in summer, April, right?
Right.
Was y'all like scared that business was never gonna get back right, or that you was gonna lose the whole thing? Did it ever get to that point?
no, I felt like it would blow over eventually.
Yeah. I mean, I felt like it was gonna blow over. But,
Arturo.
but I didn't think like neither one of us. Man, we just kept rocking. Like we felt like we didn't have no choice.
I felt like at the end of the day, shoes, you can get it off online. You can keep getting it off. I mean, however, it doesn't matter.
yeah.
It
You
doesn't
just gotta
matter.
kind of roll with it. You just gotta kind of roll with it. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like we was just kept rocking. Like it was either we're gonna shut down, not make no money, or attempt to make some money while everybody trying to figure out this. And you know, like I said, everybody was winging it. The whole world was winging it. You know what I mean? So
You just had to keep grinding. Like it's not gonna stop.
yeah, that's a fact.
That's one thing about entrepreneurship. You just gotta grind. It's not gonna be no layoffs. It's gonna be you. You're gonna take it as far as it's gonna go.
Yeah, that's a big fact.
Gotta keep grinding.
Yeah,
And
that's a
we,
big
you know, we in the field with it. Like we the owners and we the workers. So we the boss and the
Right.
workers, and that's
Right.
you got to be there. I feel like you need to experience that for you to be a real successful entrepreneur. You need to be. You need to know how it feels to be the people that's working for you and the person and you the boss. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because when you decide, okay, this is all right. I 100% agree with that, right?
Right.
So I would put that you need to know what it feels like to be the boss and the worker. So when you go from being self-employed to being a true entrepreneur,
Right.
you know exactly how to treat the employees because you was that person.
No doubt. And that's from being. I ain't mean to cut you off. Nigga.
That, and you also got to know and think from a consumer standpoint, especially if you're selling a product. You got to think about all three: boss, worker, and consumer.
Okay.
About how it's received, so you can keep pushing your product. Okay, you know what they like. You can,
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
But at the same time, everybody come from something. You're gonna have some type of job in your life, so you know what it feels like to be an employee at some point. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just one job you had in your life, at some point you experienced a few months of being an employee.
Yeah, that's
but
a fact.
I'm saying even when you become a boss and you own your shit, you still need to know how to change every damn part on your vessel, on this boat that's moving. We need to know how you need to know how to do everything. Yeah. Because everybody can jump ship on you at one point in time. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And we still know how this motherfucker still gonna move, even if it may not be moving as fast as it was with a 30-man crew, but it's moving.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Until we figure that back out again.
No doubt. I feel that. That's real.
And just integrity wise, and just so you know how I feel to be on both ends, man. You know what I'm saying? From the janitor to the CEO, just like
you'll never forget you remain humble.
Yeah, no doubt. That's key.
That's real. I like that. It's funny. I like that it was presented right, and you see it from that standpoint, but you have to see it from a more broad standpoint, right? You see it from that standpoint, and you immediately take it to adding a third element to it, which is the customer having it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You see what I'm saying? So it seems as if one thing that's common or consistent is when you see a situation or opportunity, it's not just looking at it and assessing it for what it is. It's like assessing it and seeing the benefits, the downfalls, how you can increase it. You know what I'm saying? What you can add to it is like both in this situation. Both of y'all just did that. You might have did it in two different ways. Which makes which is a compliment.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Like
that's
that's
you need
the
balance.
thing.
You need balance.
Yeah.
Definitely. And you got to see it from as many angles as you can see it from. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know how I've been a shopper longer than I've been the nigga that owned the shoe store. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I know how niggas that showed me love when I was shopping with them and spending money with them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I know how that feel. I know when I was getting a little bit of favoritism. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm a loyal customer. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
And I feel like that's customer appreciation big, man. You need to just show your people love. Like
to me,
cause they could go. It's a million other places they could go besides coming to see you.
So to me, when they come in, it doesn't even matter. You buy something, you come around, you look around. That doesn't make me feel nice because you ain't have to drive here. We're not in the mall. People ain't really walking by like that. People have to come here and support me and choose. You know what? I'm going to 101 today to look around and support.
Yeah, we appreciative of the presence. We appreciative of just coming through, just to check us out. Even if you came in and we didn't have nothing that you wanted, something led you here to check check on that.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm. I love it. That's real. Another thing I like too about the space and how y'all running it is the designers that y'all choose to have in the space.
Oh yeah, everything local.
From the size, everything just had to be on the wall, maximize space.
Yeah,
and
even not even we maximize the space, but like I said, the reason for maximizing space is to make more room for a platform for local and independent artists, independent designers. I'm sorry, independent designers. That we want to make sure that it's enough room for everybody to get it off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everybody want to showcase their talent, show what they can do, and people like supporting the local brands. When I tell them they local, they be, all right, let me get this thing.
Let me get that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
And sometimes I don't even mention it. Sometimes I just align it next to the big names, and I just see what people will
browse
do.
And people will choose.
And people gravitate to that sometimes more than the typical.
That's that A/B testing. I'm gonna tell you something. This is just from my marketing experience. When you do that, like every time you do that, like tally that up, tally the results
of who kind of buy, like just watching. Yeah.
Tally. When I put this next to this goes faster than this. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And give those artists and designers in here that feedback. You know what I mean? Because I guarantee you it'll put a battery in their
That's
back.
what I be telling. I be like,
Definitely.
yo, bro, bring more of these tees, bring more of this size, more of this size. People asking about it.
And that put the battery in their back, and then just the fact that when you come back, look at your inventory gone.
It's
like,
gone, fam.
That speaks for itself.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Like
it's gone, and it was sitting here next to this thing,
right.
And this is still sitting here.
That's a fact, bro.
You know,
and it could go both. And we humbling with it, like it could go both ways. It could because your shit hot and people like it, and or is where they come get it from.
right?
You know what I'm saying? They
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's an element of it's a little bit of
Yeah.
everything. You know what I'm saying? But if the place where you know to go get new stuff that ain't out here, like everybody don't got on the new wave. If the spot known for that, then you already know. Like when you get there, it's already filtered for you. You know what I'm saying? So I just got to find something that fit me.
There you
know
go.
what I mean? But I already know the caliber. Of,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is already set.
There you go. I love it. Love it.
And that was my dream from when we first started it. You know what I'm saying? It was going to be a boutique and a lab, which was we create custom items.
Yeah.
And we did, which it still is, but that was the original idea. It wasn't shoes and sneakers, but we incorporated that when we brought TJ aboard. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And he kept enlightening us on the reseller game, the shoe game.
It's crazy right now.
He the shoe guru, the shoe
look
lord
on,
right
look
here.
on any rapper's
sure.
feet. What are they wearing? Some of them they wearing designer, but most of them wearing Jordan 1s, stuff like that. Like the culture is big right
And
now.
I love it. Like I won't know. Don't get me wrong. We all been in the shoes, but like quote unquote the shoe head
Right.
is a
Sneaker
different.
head,
It's a different.
It's a
that
whole
level of-
different thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's its own culture in itself.
It
Right.
is.
Right.
But
right.
it's always been in our face because we all hip hop babies. You know
There
what I'm
you
saying?
go. There you
So,
go. It's been there the whole time.
been there the whole time.
It's just the coach is treated a little
Some people-
differently.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was matter of fact, it's treated with it's more respected now than it was even when I was coming up.
Right.
You know, like having the right sneakers always meant something. You know what I mean? But we wasn't able to monetize having the right
Yeah,
sneakers.
now that money tied to it.
You know what I mean?
Every single year, resale value going up. Last year,
Yeah.
it was 1.5 billion. Year before that,
But now you got
3 million, 3 billion.
That's what I'm talking
But
about.
it
but now you got manufacturers know that market exists and they create this. They create a pattern.
A lot of stuff is limited.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
that just creates that desire, that demand.
Yeah.
And I mean, even Foot Locker is partnered up with GOAT.
You feel me?
So it's like, man, they know what's
They know
up.
what they
what's
know.
up,
You
man.
got to know what's going on. It's too much money being made for you not to know what's going on out here on the level down here where we at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Once you throw that work out here, we making it. We ain't just buying that shit. We making it work for us now.
Okay. So this is a chance. Y'all gonna be doing a sneaker segment
Right.
going forward,
Right.
right?
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Sneaker reviews.
Sneaker reviews,
just-
unboxings,
Unboxing.
early views.
It just information. I mean, updates and exclusives with the store. You know.
Y'all got a name for that show yet, or
I mean, just the 101 report. I mean,
okay? Because if y'all don't, y'all could call it "Conversate for a Shoe."
yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Feel free to
Conversate for a shoe.
and we'll run it right on. You know what I'm saying? Because
that could be the segment of it.
That's fine.
because one of one is sponsoring "Conversate for a Few."
Yeah,
hip
so
hop
it's Conversate
podcast.
for a shoe.
Yeah, so we could do y'all.
That's
could,
fine.
Y'all,
Yo.
trust me.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said ideas. That's his shit.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
y'all can have it if you want it.
That's hard though. That's hard.
You know what I mean?
That's
We
hard.
can run it on both YouTube channels, make that thing content. It is what it is. The more
sure.
places it sit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, y'all
we
can
we
run it
going
on-
to
we
the
go-
drawing board with that. That's fine.
We can run it on both YouTube channels. I don't give a fuck what you call
Yeah,
it.
hell
That's-
yeah.
you know what I
We
mean?
running
But
it on both. We getting
yeah.
we doubling up on them views, man.
Yes, sir. We going. Yeah, that's
know
what
what I'm
business is.
You feel
What
me?
business is. But yeah, I mean, the whole reseller thing caught me off guard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It did, and the consumers,
The thing is,
they don't, they adapting to it, but the niggas don't just naturally like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't just like, hey, this what's up, y'all niggas. They like, yeah, y'all niggas get money. That's what's up. But goddamn, dog, can I get some retail?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But shit, bananas,
at a
it's
certain
tough.
point, they just accept it. It just, I mean, at the end of the day, it just depends because some people, they don't want to go to the mall, have to try to wait in line or
Yeah.
try to enter all them raffles. They like the leisure of, I can walk in and get it.
I mean, okay, for instance, there's a shoe. It wasn't my size. I wanted it off the wall, right?
Right.
What my size? I'm trying to. This is just for my understanding. I know how much it costs at retail.
Right.
Y'all got it already.
Right.
That shit ain't even on sale at Nike.com.
Oh, yeah, because at that point, once it sell out, it's gone.
It's supply and demand.
It
You
was-
feel
once
me?
it-
For
once it
real,
sell
for
out,
real,
it's
from that point
gone.
on.
But y'all niggas got it already on the wall.
And but we're gonna keep it all the way a band now. We might sometimes not get it for a retail. We might have to buy from a reseller.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we in the field with y'all too. You know what I mean?
That's kind of what I'm asking. That's kind of what I'm asking. I'm like, well, shit. If that's kind of what I was at. Not
getting stuff for retail, that's a blessing. It don't really matter where it's at. 'Cause at the end of the day, even from a selling standpoint, that's the only way you can make the most profit, the maximized profit is getting it for retail.
That's fact. And
That
man,
makes
you got guys that's resellers that's just in line and you know what I'm saying, attentive on everything.
Yeah, they
You
put
know what
in
I'm saying?
work.
But then now, not just that now you got robots that's standing in line for these guys,
okay.
which is the bot game. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so let's talk about if it's okay to talk about, let's talk about the different levels of it. Because I could do this in music. I could talk about you got the label, the publishing, the vanity label. I could talk about that. So in sneaker culture,
Right.
all right, so you got the ones that's hustling, getting it at retail. They got whatever hustle is getting it at retail.
Right.
Right. The next person is the resale person.
Right.
Okay. And then there's consignment.
Right.
You say platform like StockX Go and stuff like that.
Okay.
Right.
But okay, so that's in this
That's
vertical.
a form of consignment too.
In,
like with
in
that.
this vertical, that's physical. And okay, then you got the digital consignment, which is StockX and GOAT and all this other shit, right?
Right.
Okay. All right. So that makes
That's
sense to
basically what
me.
it is. And then Foot Locker and Champs, all that stuff, they just retail suppliers.
And they don't never have shit.
Yeah, that's a thing. You gotta be there on release day. You gotta everything's on.
But they know they know this new generation. They know this new crowd exists now. This new industry exists now. But that's not their problem though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like they hear the consumers out there saying, "Damn, these guys are in the way. We can't get to it like we want to get to it."
It's not their problem, but I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. It's getting ready to kill their motherfucking ass. They better make it their problem. Because if they don't do.
They eating up that. I'm telling you, because I think Foot Locker owns GOAT now or something like that.
Yeah, they gonna start buying
so
these platforms.
So it's all that back door, man.
They already at the top of the food chain. We coming up the food chain. It's nothing to buy into that. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
So now I'm closing
big
that
bank,
gap in.
Big
now.
bank tank, little bank.
Yeah. So that's
But
gonna happen.
Y'all
then.
taking it the other way. I get it. Yeah. That makes total sense.
And that's exactly what's gonna happen. Like they know what you just said. They know.
Yeah.
They got people that's in analytics and keeping up with what people are reviewing.
Because you go in the mall, there's nothing I want in here.
Nah.
Even if
You
forces,
see what I'm saying?
even
But I
forces
come
at
in
this
here,
point.
The mall taking a hit two ways. Just the reseller game, and people don't really like going to the mall. They like shopping online. Period.
Brick and mortar is
Just
definitely
dying
declining.
slowly.
But Amazon, man, it's
Okay.
everything out there.
Big box brick and mortar is dying.
Yeah.
Big box, in my opinion. Big box brick and mortar is dying. Boutique, vanity, customer specific.
Yeah.
I don't
always come in and
I
get
think
it.
that's going. I think exactly. I think there's a certain level of service that people want to deal with, and they're gonna come to a boutique and get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
And the boutiques makes it more personal, like with people.
Oh, yeah, for
that's
sure.
my-
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
my point.
Like, especially when you, back to what I said earlier, when you've built a certain rapport with people and they
It's
know
about
you
community.
and they know you for filtrating, just keeping hot shit around. Like you got to be ahead of the curve. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And give opportunity to those that's creatives, because everybody don't know
How to express it, how to get it out there. To the
how to get it out
public.
there,
That's the
and they
hardest
don't. And you got to be able to take a chance. We got to be innovative in what we do, like to be able to recognize what we feel is next, or what we feel that's good to put in here. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because we know what's hot right now, but who knows what's hot tomorrow, though. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I think it takes a special person to know what's hot tomorrow and what's hot next week.
Yeah, it definitely does.
You know what I'm saying?
It definitely does.
That's somewhere you gotta be locked in. You gotta know what's coming.
Yeah.
On the release up there on the release calendar 3 months from now, like, oh yeah, this gonna fuck them up.
So there's a certain level of merchandising. There's a certain level of curation.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And then there's prediction.
definitely.
Now you can figure out how to get into, and this is just me. Like, okay, you can dictate too. You see what I'm saying?
Say yeah.
You know what I mean?
try.
Like, we can
You
figure.
can try.
Yeah, you can try, but it's always like
the
a
market is
like
so
a
big,
blueprint.
That's the
just-
next level, though. You know what I mean? That's just me
yeah.
thinking. You know what I mean? Like,
And
if we can
that's
figure out how
kind of
to.
where the long term come in. Like if you can hold it I mean, once people make their money, you know, scalping off the top on release day and stuff like that, you can buy up more pairs and kind of control the market at that point.
Okay.
From that point, and from that standpoint, if you hold it, it could go up. I mean, the market's yours to do whatever you want with it at that point. If you're the only person that got it, everybody else wearing theirs, and so
yeah. See, it's just funny because in these conversations, I see exactly where your mind goes when I speak to dictate. I see I see where you go to.
Shit, finance got to get. Hey,
yeah,
that's what we up here. You check your check. You
chasing your check. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to put them to game.
But it's just, you mean it's I enjoy it because it's our first it's our first conversation, right? And we've had at least 6 conversations about entrepreneurial. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
So I kind of know where he might come from. You know what I mean? But to see where his business partner in this venture is coming from, it's just interesting to me. You know what I mean?
And let me add. I ain't even cut everybody off.
Yeah, for sure.
I ain't even cut everybody off. But let me add that TJ only 20 years old too.
There you go.
He's a business owner.
21, yeah.
You know, 21. I'm sorry. And you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of responsibility and a lot of, you know, you need to know a little bit of wisdom to be able to jump out there and do that. You know what I'm saying? And discipline.
I appreciate that.
And discipline. You know what I'm saying? So
discipline.
Hey, it's big on his part to be advanced.
definitely.
You see what I'm saying?
That's
Because
another thing. You gotta be ahead of the curve.
I've been 21.
Yeah.
And I'm 45 now, right? I was 21 at one point for sure. I was not as advanced. Some of my boys try to tell me how advanced I was in my thinking at the time.
But you gotta see it for yourself.
I'm telling you that I wasn't as advanced as you because I wasn't nearly as disciplined as you seem.
Me neither.
As I've appeared. You see what I mean? That's just the truth. And you being, I would say I'm probably OG age. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You ain't quite OG age yet, but you know what I mean?
I'm approaching it.
Yeah, for
Nigga, a veteran.
Yeah.
Nigga, a vet.
A vet for vet age for
Right.
you to accept, you know what I'm saying, that
Yeah.
level of knowledge and be like, okay, we gonna integrate it and not be like, nah, son, that ain't what we doing.
Definitely.
That speaks to something. That's what the fuck we need.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I feel like
You
this whole generation of people coming up, and even younger than me, like they're so integrated with technology.
Mhm.
I mean, people,
Y'all
2 years old with an iPad.
Y'all
they
digital
know how to do
natives.
stuff
It's a
that I
fact,
don't
bro.
even know how to do.
Y'all
So
digital
it's-
natives.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You were born into a digital world. We weren't. We
Like, there's so many
analog
different ways to
babies.
make some money out here, man.
Yeah, it
Digital
is.
platforms,
It
everything.
is.
So people,
And you get the, like, I feel like they generation now, like, it's more pressure on them too. Like just with the bullshit, social medias and all that shit.
Oh, yeah,
But I'm just saying now, like, even when I was around, like when I was young, around motherfuckers is hustling, got money or whatever, they could do whatever they wanted to do financially.
Yeah.
But they still would be
it
boxed in mentally. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
now you can pick up your
Yeah.
phone. I can see a nigga with money in Rome or a nigga with money in Greece or a nigga with
They
money.
putting it to
You know what I'm
use.
saying? Like
They putting it
I,
to
now I
use.
know that
Yeah.
it's a big fucking world out there. You
There
know what
you
I'm
go.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
and kids seeing that now, and that's like that's putting them on a whole different level early.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? So
It
I
Doing
big
whatever
the
you wanna
internet
do.
up for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you
These
can
kids
look at
that's
it in
TikTok
that
stars.
in that lens.
You can look at it in that list. You can choose
But I'm just
to
saying,
look
some
at it
people
different.
look at it like that, and some people just want to take it and, you know, not use it as inspiration. They just use it to just, I need to figure out how to look like that online too.
Yeah, but that's a perspective thing. You see what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you can't control what somebody else's perspective is.
That's true.
Like, you know, if you can see things broad and big picture, then that's a blessing.
True.
You know what I mean? You can share that just like that's what the show is for. You know what I mean? We able to see things a certain way and we just trying to share a perspective.
That's a fact.
And
That's a
hopefully
fact.
it helps somebody else.
somebody
now,
in the game for sure.
everybody ain't gonna be able to see it that way.
That's a fact.
Yeah, you can lead a horse to water. You can't
Right.
make a drink.
Nah.
That's a
Nah.
Period.
on them,
And
you know
even
what
what
I'm
me
Yeah.
and TJ got going on, like me and him being partners, we family. That's just, I wanted people to see that on another level, like family working together. And I'm what shit, I'm 10 plus years older than TJ. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like we still I don't want to be no old nigga that don't fuck with young niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
I fuck
You
with
gotta
young
stay in the
niggas.
loop. You gotta stay
Hey,
here.
yo.
Yeah, that
Bro.
too. And I got no choice in all the business ventures and stuff I'm in. I got to fuck with young
Gotta know
niggas.
what's
You know
going
what
I'll
I'm
put
saying?
it to you this way. I don't know how much older than Mills I am.
Shit,
I don't
we
even
about-
fucking know.
Yeah, we don't never talk about that. You know what I'm saying? We don't-
You see what I mean? I don't
Yeah.
even know how much older than Mills I am. So that means I'm at least 20 older than you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm more than 20 older than you because I know how old you are. You see what I'm
You say you
saying?
Fact, yeah.
So it just is what it is.
And
So
people need to see, they need to witness this, like conversations like this with that big age, that age
Right.
gap.
Cross generational shit.
Yeah, people need, we don't, because it'd be a big stigma about young niggas
Yeah.
and old niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's a
they be
big,
like,
it's a
"Oh, the young
stigma
niggas
with
out
it.
here crazy, but I mean, no, a lot
Yeah,
of
and then
our
you got young niggas
generation,
going
they
crazy.
got their own boutique. They selling lashes. They selling
Facts.
slides. Like
Yeah.
a lot of young people on their shit.
Man,
Facts.
shout out to a guy I follow, Bakai. You ever heard of him?
He
make
got the
sneakers.
custom.
Man, he going crazy. He 20,
sneakers,
what, 26,
for sure.
27. He got his own sneaker line. You see him, the college, the black college hoodies and stuff that was popping. He created that idea.
Okay,
Then Foot
okay.
Action and all them start buying into it, and putting it in their
Okay.
store. But shout out to him, man. He 26. He going up. Like
What's his actual Instagram?
I think it's
I think
Cool
it's
Kai.
Air
Cool Kai. I think it's KOL.
Watch, I'm already following.
Let me see. Shout out to that man.
Hey, shout out Sad Boy Saga.
Eric,
Them boys I went to
this is a
school
shoe,
with, they
Eric
got
Kai.
the same thing. Got the custom.
This is
shoes.
shoes right here.
Cool Kicks, Kai.
No,
Nah,
that
that ain't
one.
it.
Nah, it's Cool Kai. Or maybe Kai.
I think it might be Air Kai.
That's a sneaker.
This is not some shit we would do on a normal show, but this ain't no normal show.
This ain't normal. We bigging up niggas, man, around
There it
the world.
is, right there.
I guess he
Followed
switched.
by
Yeah, I
Lil
guess
Fly.
he just switched it
Yeah.
over to Cool to Air Kai. That's his thing now. Okay, before that it was something else, but now he fully with the shoe thing now.
I'm with it.
So this is a black shoe on, black owner. You know what I'm saying? Damn, a lot of stores picking this stuff up, man.
Okay.
Like this man ain't even like I said, he not even 30. You know what I'm saying? And going
Nice,
crazy,
nice.
bro. But he got.
Motherfucker wanna get me
I know a guy. I talked to him on the regular on Instagram. We don't, he work in his warehouse and everything. So he giving opportunity to other people to have jobs and
Yeah,
everything.
creating
And he
jobs.
straight out. He out of New
Jobs.
Jersey.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Man. It's a beautiful thing, man. Just to see young black guys just doing their thing with it. Ain't got to be just in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like
Nah.
taking it from the streets to the next level, and not staying in the streets with the shit. Or even to say everybody don't start from the streets. Just young black men focus, man, and trying to conquer what they dreams. You know what I'm saying?
They got stuff to overcome every day.
I think the streets is a euphemism from the bottom. Like, you know what I mean? Like from white people say pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Right? The term from us is out the mud or front of the streets.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You ain't necessarily got to be from poverty.
Right.
Or you ain't necessarily got to be from quote unquote crime or what, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
what
right.
hip hop
Don't matter.
or what rap will tell you the streets is. But the street, I just want people to understand the streets is a euphemism from, you know what I mean?
That's a fact.
For the black struggle.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You know?
That's a fact.
You just-
I always refer street shit because that's where you gonna go test your product or whatever your hustle out at. That's where you
Right.
gotta be at
Yeah.
to
Right.
even if you're
On the
not a
ground.
street guy, you're not no thug or whatever. You know what I mean? Not no
Everybody
tough
start from.
guy.
Everybody start from.
They
Yeah.
might have called that shit grassroots in the 60s.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
that's
okay,
the
so
term.
one of my favorite records when I was a kid was Malcolm X, Message to the Grassroots. It was in my dad's crates,
Yeah.
right? You know what I mean? If that record had came out today, that shit would have said Message to the Streets.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? That's what I mean.
That's a fact. Just
Yeah.
the lingo changes.
Yeah, the lingo changed. I just want people to understand what we're talking about. So people maybe feel left out if they
Yeah.
don't understand.
True.
You know what I mean?
And
Like,
I,
you're
yeah,
not
and I don't
talking
want to.
about
Yeah, and I'm not
street
speaking
niggas.
just street niggas. Not at all. I'm just saying, just from the bottom in general.
Anybody.
You got an
somewhere.
idea, a
Yeah.
dream, and you, like I said, the first place you're gonna be able to test it out is what your family members and just random people on the
There
streets.
you go, the barbershop, the salon.
That's
the-
the street.
That's the streets.
That's what I
It's gonna be
consider
them
the street.
strangers
You know
that
what I'm
support
saying?
you.
Yeah,
That-
not no trap or no block or nothing. Just
Right.
I'm just saying the streets was where people just everyday people are.
and
every
that's
day.
the streets too.
Oh,
You
yeah, no
understand
doubt,
what
no
I'm saying?
doubt, no
Like
doubt.
that's the whole thing. Like it encompasses all of that. It's the Black American experience. Is the streets. Like before you get to a point where you accept it by the masses.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
So the bottom, aka the streets, aka the black struggle.
The mud, all of that.
Yeah, the mud.
So-
You know.
and have you chase your check today?
Yeah, it makes Hey, man, that's a phrase you should live by. You should ask yourself that question every day you wake up in the morning.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I got in some way, shape, or form, and I'm not saying that life is just about $1. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot more important in things and experiences and moments and memories and all that. You know, but at the end of the day, man, it boils down to can you support yourself financially in your situations?
Everybody need multiple streams of income.
Exactly.
That's the real way.
Experience.
You can't just
And
spend on one.
that's what every day you should be trying to expand that portfolio. You know what I mean? It's multiple, not just one or two. You can't hang your hat on two. You know what I'm saying?
Like anything could be going like, okay, it's not working no more. It
Yeah.
fell off. It's gone. Like look
March
at a lot of people back in the day, they got bonds, savings bonds, all that. That's
March
gone.
13th,
You
March
gotta get something
13th,
else.
2020. Yeah. Shit was a wrap.
Yeah. Facts.
You see what I mean? Shit was a wrap.
Big facts.
right?
That's when you really gonna see. We seen who was the hustlers, like who really or it inspired the hustle in you. You know what I'm saying? It woke you up a little bit. It was like, damn. I always used to tell people that, even people when because I mean, people. I've been out just doing my own thing in the world without having to actually work the old fashioned just working system. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But all my friends and family, they do. You know, I'm around that. So, but I always tell them like, man, I'm not trying to tell you to just drop what you're doing because what I do might not work for you. Right. You know what I'm saying? So do what you do your path. But don't allow anybody to be able to pull the rug from up under you and then you just on your face.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can pull and stumble and fall a little bit, but be prepared, man. Have something of your own. Like something you can't pass your job to your kids. You can't pass that down to them. You know what I mean? And I get that and I understand the working. I respect the working man. You know what I'm saying? Because if everything falls tomorrow, my ass gonna get a job to do whatever I need to do to take care of my family. Right. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm gonna be building my own boat.
Big fact.
Every time when I get off work, I'm putting 4-5 hours in my boat.
Yeah, I hear you. You got
what I mean? But I tell people that all the time, like, bro, like, and I felt like this pandemic just proved that to people. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
How you spend your time, what you do with it.
Yeah. You can't give all your time to your boss, man. You gotta give your time to you. I mean, to yours.
Like, if you work 8 hours, sleep 8 hours. What you doing with the rest of it, you know? Yeah. So that's 40 hours you giving away to somebody else that you could be spending on developing your own thing.
That's a big fact.
And that's a fact. And don't get it wrong. Got to start from somewhere, so that's foundation for yours. You know what I'm saying? But don't settle for that.
Don't
for being your whole operation.
There's a big difference between a job and a career. We're not talking about a career. You know, you're in there. Some people fall in love with jobs,
bro.
You gotta use that as a means to do your own thing.
Even a career is owned by somebody else.
For sure.
It's
that can fall
by
through
somebody else.
From a financial standpoint, you know, okay, I do understand you chasing your dream job, okay, but like. People gotta know there's a difference between a job and a career. But either way, you definitely had to be able to float on your own, for sure.
For sure, but most of us got tricked into the safety net.
Yep.
Safety net, the safety net of the good job with benefits. That's
something where,
you know what I mean?
But I think this is where it's our system where you go to elementary school, middle school,
you got
high school,
but at one point in time,
right to 9 to 5. It's your whole life you're preparing to go straight into that 9 to 5. I feel like.
Well, of course they are, but of course society is going. Society will train you to have a job. Right. You know what I mean? Because they need workers. Like, you know what I mean?
You learning that in high school, middle school.
They
teach you how to be a worker. They're
not preparing you to be the CEO, the owner.
No, they're not.
See, y'all put it in school first. The first place you learn it is from your parents.
That's true indeed.
And that depends where they're coming from too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If they got,
if that's all they know, that's all.
If they got caught with the marketing. If the marketing caught them to have the American dream is to have a good job with a family. If the marketing caught them, then that's the marketing you gonna get. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So you might not now if you have that.
I got that a little bit, but then I was like, man, fuck that. That ain't
you gotta break off and become your own.
But now I start thinking.
Some people don't have that.
I start thinking, how the fuck he get at the top?
That's what I'm saying.
Did he do this same bullshit process I'm going through?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't see this shit leveling. So how the fuck he get up there? You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure out that route. Fuck that.
So it's the entrepreneurial spirit hit you at a certain point.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's all in what spirit it is. Like the entrepreneurial spirit hit you. The creative spirit hit me early. Yeah. You know what I mean? Where I just didn't fit into. I was a creative person. I can turn creativity into money. Right. You see what I'm saying? That's entrepreneurial, but that's not an entrepreneur. That's an artist. That's a working artist. Right. You feel me? Right. I don't give a fuck if it's a book. You know what I mean? If I can sell a beat. Right. You know what I mean? We can make podcasts. Right. You know what I mean? I can create. Right. You know what I mean?
But I'm on that same shit. Like I'm on that I'm on that same shit. Like whatever I feel like I'm capable of doing, and I'm doing it with confidence. I feel like I can turn it into money.
I can get paid doing it.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like everybody has their gift. They just gotta find. I feel like that's something more in the black community. It needs to be instilled. Like find what your kids love to do. Let them embrace that. Push that. Yeah.
Real talk.
I can say that. I can say that with my mom. My mom pushed my ass to get a job, but at the same time, she was supporting what the fuck I was doing besides a job. Cause I was working. I got me a job when I was 14. I worked at Winn-Dixie. Mm-hmm. She took me to work every damn day. Made sure I got to work, picked up from work, you know what I'm saying? I went to work, but at the same time, I started at 14, 15, I was DJing too. I DJ'd at home, but I ended up DJing. It went out my bedroom to the out doing parties. I ended up doing pep rallies for the school. School paying me. Yeah. But I'm just saying, I say that to say this, that She didn't. My mom weren't no entrepreneur. She didn't. She just knew how to. She's a good old country girl. She just know get your job and take care of your family. That's it. But she was nurturing it, and she didn't know that she was nurturing it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. She was helping me with being an entrepreneur without even realizing she was doing it.
Same thing with.
But at the same time, installing what she know, which is have your job, something that's stability, something you can hold on while you're doing this.
Mine too. Mine bought me my first keyboard.
Yeah, so they was nurturing it early.
They was nurturing it. Didn't necessarily know how to nurture it. You know what I mean? But doing the best they could.
Yeah. Find your own way.
But in that still, go get these grades and please go get a job.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because
like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know?
That's giving you what they know.
Exactly.
And that's a safety net. But yet I'm taking a risk too at the same time. I want something to hold on to because I don't want you to just fail.
There you go.
But I do want you to go out and do something that I didn't do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta instill some form of success, and I mean, really having good grades. That's what you're supposed to do when you're
That's
a kid.
responsibility. That's responsibility.
That's
installing responsibility in you.
That's a fact.
That's responsibility early.
It is.
Even if you don't like school, you still got a responsibility of keeping something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, well, we done ran the gamut today.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I think this is one of the more heartfelt.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, this like I said, this is a new bond going on right now with the 1 of 1 and
this is the new season, damn it.
Yeah, new season, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, give it up for that. You know what I'm saying? Give it up for that alone. You know what I'm saying? So it's got y'all gotta let it. I need to express the fact that this is real. This is 100%. This is a band. This is emotion. This is real shit. This ain't no cut, no bullshit, no scripted shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you get this is how you gonna get it every time.
I think that's the good thing, and I think that's necessary in the as a person that watch podcast after podcast and show after show.
Yeah,
I think that's important. I appreciate that.
It is.
You know
It
is.
is.
I think that's important.
It is, man. Shout out to all the podcasts around. You know what I'm saying? The big ones to the small ones.
Yeah, the big ones to the
big
small ones.
ones.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
It's a place for all of us.
Like put their ideas out
we
there.
all ain't having the same conversations.
That's a fact, and we all ain't
common conversations, but not all the same conversations.
And we can't be because we're not having the same experience.
That's true indeed.
You see what I mean? Like, and that goes for have you chased your check today, to conversate for a few. Yes, like 2 people that experience hip hop different than me and my co-host, me and Alan, can't have the same conversations we had. Yeah. You know what I mean? You're gonna get a different perspective. You know what I mean? You're gonna get a different perspective from me and Mills and you, TJ. You see what I'm saying? Like it's gonna happen different because we had different experiences. You know what I mean? Like we've been through different things.
Different. That's why I say you got a story to tell.
Yeah, definitely, bro. You definitely, bro. Like you inspiring a lot of young guys, man. Like everybody don't get to sit down and talk to a person like you or pick your brain or you know what I'm saying to say, hey, how does it feel? How did you do that? How did you?
I'll put anybody on game, man. At the end of the day, I'm not trying to gatekeep nothing. I want everybody to see me on the same type of time.
Big facts.
For sure, man.
Big facts.
Yeah, that's
big facts. That's good shit.
Definitely, bro.
Yeah. If don't nothing else come from this episode, that exchange right there was a success.
For sure. Hey, you're gonna see more TJ. We're gonna have TJ on here, man. You know what I'm saying? He definitely gonna be the one giving y'all them shoe reviews. So y'all go ahead and get familiar with his face, man. He gonna be giving y'all the shoe reviews, letting y'all know when that drip coming, when it already came, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all get familiar with it. 1 of 1 boutique. Yeah, have you chased your check today?
For sure.
Going down. Hey, this was a successful episode right here. You know what I'm saying? First episode. Season 2, episode 1, we back. Yeah, better than ever. You know what I'm saying? We leveling up every episode.
That's it.
For sure.
All right.
For sure. All right, man. We about to sign up out of here, man. See y'all on the next go. Hey, matter of fact, we're gonna drop some Chris Mills music on y'all. Y'all know we got to do that. We got to promote, baby.
Please do.
We got to promote. You know that.
Please do.
Let's go ahead and hey, this right here called I'm on a Mission. This produced by Ricky Rax and Soul Professor. This on my project Check Chaser Music too.
Pull up on serving exotic J's. 448 got me up and paid. I went and got it, I'm self-made. I cut the check, bitch, I'm
this is one of my favorite joints on the whole album. For real though.
Yeah.
Fire. Video crazy.
Who did the video?
Shout out to Broadway All Day. Broadway All Day, man. He did a lot of 50 shit in the beginning. All 50 all the cartoons and the G Unit videos.
Yeah.
And his most famous video is Big Pun video with Ashanti.
Okay.
That was his first animation video that went big.
Okay.
Can't go get no drip. Stack up them bands inside it trips. I had a vision.
He definitely gave you
I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission.
He definitely gave you a vision on this.
Yeah, he definitely did. He went in, man. Him and his partner, man. Shout out to his partner as well, man. That's my dog, man.
365 ain't no intermission. Bitch, I go hard. This is my job. I'm on a mission. 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 The money keep coming. 365 ain't no intermission. No intermission. Bitch, I go hard. This is my job. I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission. Get out the game.
Check chaser music.
I can't too far to be going back. I got that bread from straight scratch. Catching them boxes and flipping packs. Pull up on serving exotic J's. 448 got me up and paid. I went and got it, I'm self-made.